Hello everyone, I'm TheClayberry, yada yada yada. Well, this is embarrassing. Um, I have family members who are... So, you might have remembered the Tarzan review that I did. Now they're requesting me to do another Disney review, and out of all of them, all my family member wants me to do is... The Little Mermaid. I mean... It's not that I hate Disney or anything like that. I love Disney. I just don't... It's just... I don't... being put pressure is really hard to try to make a review of a video game. So, I found one. I thought it was a bootleg, but it's a real deal. And, yeah, today's episode we're reviewing Goof Troop. This is an actual game of Goofy. Before we start this review, I kind of want to talk things straight. Here we go. Some people are being, working hard towards Disney, but the Goofy in the Goof Troop, or the Goofy, or the Goofy, is that, it's really hard. I mean, the Goofy in this game has something Max, which is pretty fair. To be honest, it's been a long time I've seen the movie. It's been a long time, I think I really need to watch that movie, because I really don't think but what's spoiling it to you guys, I'm just, spoilers already, basically, doing all that, so, that's the origins of Goofy. So, without further ado, let's start the review.
Capcom? The same company for Mega Man and Street Fighter? Wow. No wonder why Square Enix made Kingdom Hearts. Anyways, the story is that it's a normal life in Goofy, Max, just fishing around. Like every father and son goes when it comes to relaxing vacations. So suddenly Pete and PJ apparently sees what it seems to be a giant ship. And actually it is a ship. It's a pirate ship. So Goofy notices that the pirates kidnap Pete and PJ. So what does Goofy does for one easy thing? You probably think, oh, maybe Goofy's gonna call 911 and then tell the police and they're gonna think he's a psychopath. No. Goofy and Max are actually gonna go to the island to rescue Pete and PJ. And that's how it starts the game. I also forgot to mention that this game is either a one player or a co-op mode. I'm pretty sure it's a platformer. It has to be a platformer, right? So you could either play as Max or Goofy, so I'm gonna play as Max because Max and I are very similar. Okay, now what just happened? This is not what I actually imagined in Goof Troop. Let me ask you something, everyone. Doesn't this gameplay look very familiar to you? If you're saying that it looks like The Legend of Zelda, yes it is. It looks similar to that. I wonder if Capcom took inspirations just like, hey, we love Goof Troop, let's just put Zelda mechanics in there. Now thinking about it, this actually might be the prototype to The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. It's kind of interesting because most of my friends and families told me that there was no Goofy game except for, Kingdom Hearts. But I'm surprised that there is a Goofy game. Anyways, back on track. So this is the first boss. It's like, you know how you play whack-a-mole? Well, instead of calling it whack-a-mole, call it throw-a-mole. They'll throw barrels, spikes, or even bombs. So after defeating the throw-em-all boss, then Max and Goofy demands to know where Pete and PJ is, but they refuse. But for some reason, the pirates are saying that they didn't take anyone. They just brought back Pirate King Pete, who so happens to be inside of a whale. Also, the pirate says that once they tell Pirate King Pete, they're gonna, beat him up. I like how Max taunts them as saying that they don't have the guts. But the more you progress on the game, the more it gets harder. Like, I'm not joking. The game gets much harder the more you keep on playing. It's like you go easy, then you're starting to get much harder and then harder. The more you progress in the game, as I mentioned that it gets harder, it gets more trickier. It's like if it's a puzzle piece. I mean, seriously, okay, if anyone has a puzzle piece, try to put all puzzle pieces together in 1 minute. Moving on, let's see the next boss. Apparently he's trying to rip off Bowser, but let's be honest, Bowser's still superior to that fire magic guy. After defeating the boss, now Max and Goofy are going to go enter to the castle. So let's continue on to this epic adventure. So this is what it looks like inside the castle, and I'm very surprised that there are so many holes that I could actually end up killing myself. But not all places have holes, so this is kind of cool. You get to destroy ghosts. I mean, after all, killing ghosts is probably impossible to do in life, but in Goof Troop you can do it. Watch this, I'm gonna break Pirate King Pete's mirror. Yeah, now Pirate King Pete doesn't have to complain with me anymore. That's what he gets for making me play this game. Well, there's a spot that would be entertaining. I'll dig right about here. I'm pretty sure I'll find something pretty cool. I'll probably get either lives or continues. That'd be great. Are you serious? I did not get anything. Why even make this something that you can find? You might as well put a sign that says, hey, we're wasting your time. Just dig here for no reason. Okay, they're definitely... This isn't even called... I don't even know if I should call this Goof Troop or Disney's The Legend of Zelda, the Goofy edition. So, and our next boss is basically two skeletons, which reminds me of the two witches from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And it's red and blue. So what are they? Fire and ice? Next level contains a lot of ice, so it's slippery. Yeah, so have you ever been on ice? If you have, then you know how it feels. However, it gets harder when it's really icy. Yeah, that was a really bad joke that I just said. Alright, our next boss is... Wait, did I just die from a spike? No, seriously, I died from a spike. That doesn't even make any sense. But you know what? Let's just skip this battle and move on to the final boss. So here we go, the final boss, Pirates King Pete. He says about that your journey is no... Let's just say, you know what, I'll just say it the easier way. He's just trying to kill you. He's using the Tasmanian from Looney Tunes attack to try to outmatch you, but also throw bombs. You know what? This is gonna be easy. It's not gonna be bad. I'm gonna be able to beat this game, and I'm gonna be done with the review.
Clayberry, I come from a time where... Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of communicating with you with VHSs. Again, I'm you from the future. I came from the time where I beat Goof Troop, but the problem is that I did not end it there. I kept on playing the game. I kept on playing it a lot. So now it's hard. I mean, all I just wanted was just so I could do a... oh my god, this was pretty weird. I need your help. Okay, so what do you suppose... How do I prevent this situation, you know, where you say that you're playing this... You beat the review, but you're still playing the same game. How do you prevent that from... So... There is a way to beat the game and not let this happen. But first I might ask you, if you're Max, then who is Goofy?
Is Solo Karak Goofy? Okay, let me give it one more shot. If you're Max, who is Goofy? Is our friend Chris Goofy? No, you don't understand, TheClayberry. Or me from the past before this is happening. If you're Max, who is Goofy? And please say it, answer it correctly. It has to be our brother. I mean, think about it. I do the epic stuff. Our brother's probably Goofy. He probably would laugh weird and all that. Oh my god. TheClayberry, if you're Max, then Dad is Goofy. What? Dad? Really? Dad is Goofy? How is he connected to Goofy? That makes no sense. Future me? I mean, seriously. I mean, how is Dad... How am I... I know we've agreed that we're like Max, but how is Dad like Goofy? It's obviously that Dad is Goofy. I mean, have you been talking to him? You have been hanging out with him, right? Yeah. About that...
Hey guys, we're going to the track and we're going to go watch Austin race his bike. He got a new Kawasaki. I think he's going to do really good. You guys want to come?
Certainly, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, we're busy this weekend. We're going to fish and play and
Dad, we can do it next year. I can't believe that. You really are an idiot. Oh, come on. It's not my fault that, you know, Dad was embarrassing us. I mean, isn't that what every dad usually are? By the way, you just lost against Pirate King Pete. What? I'm going back in there to beat Goof Troop. No, you're not. If you're gonna beat this game again, you have to get your dad to help you beat this game. What is up, guys? TheClayberry here. Before we get back on the review, I want to let you all know that there are really some Easter eggs in here. There are two main Easter eggs. If you can figure out what they are, it's going to be simple. Two Easter eggs are basically two series being developed right now, so what you're about to see are basically prototypes. Well, technically only one is going to be the one that's going to be able to make it. The other one is a little bit. So let's see how you guys can do it. I also want to let you all know that we're going to be developing more ideas. And since it's already here, but enjoy everything, and I will talk to you guys later. It took me forever to actually get my dad to do this. Alright, so we're going to start where we left off, and... Did you just press new game, Dad? We have to... I can do this. We're gonna beat this goddamn game. Beat the game twice. Why even bother? I'd rather be watching a Goofy movie. And you know what? If Disney ever does it, please bring a Goofy movie. I wouldn't mind paying $90 to go there every single time. It's better off than playing this game. Why wasn't this game ever a movie? It probably would have been more entertaining as a movie. No, they had to make it as a video game. I mean, seriously, whose idea was to make it? Capcom? Great, Capcom. You made me entertained. Maybe facing against maybe a 2-on-1 would be actually much better. We can actually take down Pete, Pirate King Pete, obviously. You can tell that he's jumping a lot, trying to be. It kind of reminds me of the attack from King Dedede from Smash Bros. What's annoying about Pirate King Pete is that he summons his troops just so it could be more brutal. Okay, I just gotta... Wait, what just happened? The Pirate King actually just literally grabbed me. Okay, Dad, we just gotta... Are you serious, Dad? We can't give up. We are warriors. We can't... you know what? Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're literally done. It's impossible. How are we supposed to beat a game? My dad doesn't even know well, technically he doesn't play a lot of video games. I'm mostly the guy who plays video games a lot. But Goof Troop may be a good game. It's not bad, and it's not it's really hard, I could tell you that. But if you want a true game that is much superior than Goof Troop, then I mostly recommend you The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This game is superior than Goof Troop. I'm talking about no two-player, just one player, beat the crap out of everything, and it's a huge world. To explain you more, I'll give you I guess, let's do a similarity. I could explain you about Goof Troop and Zelda.
I've already mentioned before that Goof Troop is more kind of co-op mode, meaning that 2 players can team up and beat it. Unless you're a pro, you can beat it with 1. However, in The Legend of Zelda, you solve more puzzles, you explore more dungeons rather than being around on an island. Besides, in Zelda, you play as Link, the hero who protects the world with a sword and a shield. Let's talk about the bosses. The bosses in Goof Troop are more set up to be more cartoonish, silly, and really funny, and that's very respective to make it based on Goof Troop. However, if you want a true game that is much harder, much difficult than Goof Troop, then I mostly recommend The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past proves that 2D open world games like up, down, left, right can be proven to be better, and Zelda is proof.
So Zelda may be a good game. At least it's better than Goof Troop. Thank you for watching my video, and this time I'm never doing another Disney review. I don't even care if friends, families, everybody just asks me for another review. I'm not reviewing. I don't even care if it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm not reviewing. You know why? Because I just don't want problems with Disney, that's why. But Goof Troop, at least it's a good game. It's a good game.